Hello everybody, I am Baltmatrix and this is Studio Series Grimlock. Studio Series Grimlock could use some upgrades. Enter DK-24 from DNA Design. This is an upgrade kit for, obviously, Studio Series Grimlock. Well, what is in said kit? Well, that includes several kibbles and bits. The kibbles and bits include pieces to fill in the bottom of his feet, some extra mouth parts, some new Dino claws, new neck armor, a sword, new panels for holding or for filling in the giant panel gaps inside his forearms, and an entirely new Wheelie figure, because the first one just sucks. So let's go ahead and get some of these kibbles and bits added on. Now, I'm not going to do everything, because I actually really like the gold for the Dino neck, and I actually really am already very happy with his mouth. So I'm not going to take the figure apart to give him a new upper palate and a new lower, or upper palate and new lower chompers. That's just a personal preference. What you have to do for that, for those pieces, is unscrew these three screws, take the head apart, take the neck apart, attach the new neck pieces, attach the new chompers, and then screw everything back together. Not very hard. I'm just not a fan of it. I like what we have stock. Now, what I don't like are the giant gaping holes in the forearms. And for those, we just need a tiny screwdriver. The first thing we have to do is unscrew the pre-existing screw that is at the bottom of the forearm. And that gives you this tiny little screw. Now, the figure, or the set, does come with these nice longer screws, because when we add the panels, they're not going to fit anymore. So we get the panel lined up, snap the panel into place on the figure, and then get the little tiny longer screws out of the baggie and screw those suckers in. And we're already doing it. Nice. There we go. Now I'm just showing you the difference here. Here's the panel installed. Here's the panel not installed. I really do like the fact that the panel is installed here, and it just makes it look better to me. And here we are with both of them installed. Now, the one on the right hand has had a little bit of a fitting issue. So you see, it just keeps popping open. But I'm solving that using a little emery board that I got offline for super cheap. Just using some 400 grit sandpaper and just sand it for a couple of seconds. Blow off the dust and then test the fit. And that's already better than it was. So I'll keep at this and let you know, because this will only take a few seconds of sanding, and there we go. That's a lot better already. Next bit are the Dino claws, and these just pop right off, and we can replace them with the new ones. Now, what's different about the new ones from the old ones? Well, one, they're more accurate and they're shorter, and two, they're individually posable. Each claw individually posable. Nice! And not only is each individual claw posable, there's a swivel. There's a swivel! Next up are these big old stumpy feet. And we just grab some filler pieces, pick up the feet, and figure out which way they go plugged in. And one, and two, and three. Oops, wrong foot. And then we have the pieces plugged in, and they all snap into place nicely. It does require a little bit of brute force. And Cat, please, please, no, Cat, no, you're ruining the shot. Get your fluffy butt off my review table. And the last thing we're going to do to Grimlock is give him his sword. Oh, that looks so much better. I like the silver better than a giant red sword, personally. But I can always find another third party that's doing a red sword and get that if I wanted to. And finally, we're going to take a look at the Wheelie figure. Now, the Wheelie figure is way better than what came with Studio Series Grimlock. And honestly, I have no idea what I did with that original Wheelie figure. It could be gone. I could still have it. It could have been eaten by a cat. I don't know. I don't really care. This new Wheelie figure is really good for the size. It's a little bit smaller than a core class figure, and it's just as posable. Head, ball joint in the shoulder, ball joint in the elbow. Torso articulation is ball jointed. And then it also has a ball joint in the hip, bend at the knee, swivel. Yes, it's a little bit hollow. I'm fine with that. Yeah, overall, it works well. And it's even compatible with the original Wheelie figure that came with the slingshot. Again, can't find the damn thing. No idea where it went. This figure has 3 different types of faces. We've got the default face, this face, and this face. I can't tell a difference between any of the faces other than maybe this one. It looks like it's trying to kiss me. Other than that, I can't see any of the differences in detail for the mouths. I can make out the nose. I can tell that there is a mouth, but the silver paint is such, and it's so small, I can't tell a difference. Let me know what they are down in the comments, please. Okay, thanks. Now, the other reason I got this figure is because this one transforms. This fully transforms. Push the legs together, and they just snap together, and the toes snap together, and then fold the feet down. Come to the chest and flip open the chest. Fold up the chest a little bit, and then push this little pink piece down. Flip it up over the head, and it will snap into the shoulders. Close the canopy. Take the arms and point them forward. Flip the fists into the forearms. Grab the legs and fold them forward like he's going to sit down, and then fold the entire torso down, and it will snap into place. Or it should, if you actually get the legs combined right. So there's a little peg hole there, and that'll snap into place. And then fold the arms up, and there are tabs on the inside of the new sections for the arms, and they will peg into the outside of the legs. And here we have this cute little homage to Wheelie. It doesn't pass the doot-de-doo test because the wheels don't roll, they're just molded plastic, but they're painted well, and it looks good, and I like it. Now, transforming Grimlock into Dino mode, you know how this goes, but we'll just quickly show you how to transform it with the new panels in place. So open up the panels and close them, and then just do the transformation as you would. You would think that the new panels would get in the way. No, they don't. In fact, I think they make the figure feel more complete than it already did. And don't get me wrong, Grimlock's a really good figure. Now, returning the figure to dinosaur mode, you might think, oh, did DNA Design think about putting the, pegs into the feet? Yes, they did. There are little channels right there that the feet, or the pegs will slide onto. It is a little bit hard to do on camera, but it does work. Unfortunately, like the original figure, every time I touch it, it does have a tendency to come off. But here we go. Here is the updated dinosaur mode. Yes, I realize I did not do the collar or the mouth. I just prefer this way more. Now, the one thing I didn't mention are these little peg hole or cap fillers. So there are screw hole fillers for the dino snout and the side of the dino head. I love it. I tried to get the screw hole fillers in, but I screwed up royally. I'm going to need a pair of really tiny tweezers to pull that out, so I'm not going to bother. My dang ham hands just can't deal with it. Overall, I like this upgrade set a lot. It's very, very cool, and I'm super glad I picked it up. I got this set over at the Big Bad Toy Store. Link is down in the description. So folks, what do you think of this set? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Baltmatrix, urging you to please like, comment, and subscribe. As always, I will catch you next time.